Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I have decided that I want to go in sort of a different direction with my channel on YouTube. I think there is nothing new really under the sun when it comes to makeup tutorials. So with that being said, we're just going to do some chatty get readies with me rather than tutorials. You know, like, I gotta pin my hair back here. This is just not gonna work for me. I thought it would be real cute, but it's just not. I am not a beauty guru. I am not a makeup artist. I just am someone who loves makeup, and it's my time to be zen. And I think makeup is fun, and I'm into it, and whatever, you know. But I'll list products down below in the description box that I used today. But as far as trying to push anything on you guys, you know, oh, you've got to use this palette and this and that, nah, not really going to do it. Not to say that if something phenomenal comes out and I'm interested in it, that I'm not going to talk about it. I started my YouTube channel just because I like makeup and I like to play with makeup. I find it extremely enjoyable to just sit and watch someone put their makeup on. That's me. I've been that way since I was a kid. I was playing with my makeup one day and I posted a look that I did on Instagram, and I really liked it. It's really cool, kind of a cool toned, very summer spring look. So I'm just going to redo that. I'm going to change it a little bit because it was all mattes and I kind of thought, ooh, I think I want a little bit of more glitter if I film this look. So I'm going to do that. I had posted on my Facebook and on Instagram for people, my friends and stuff, to ask me anything they want, questions about whatever. And the most common question I do get is how a Dallas-born Texan ended up living in France. Well, the story is quite long, so I'll give you the Cliff Note version of it. But I had been living in Las Vegas, and I had lived in Las Vegas for about 10 years. So living in Las Vegas is quite interesting. It's a nice place to live. People always ask, what's it like living in Las Vegas? They just can't understand, you know, that anybody would actually live there because they've only really seen the Strip. But it's not like I was living at the Stratosphere. You know, when you live there, you don't like live on the Strip or anything. It's outside of the Strip. Las Vegas is a very suburban sort of place. It's just normal life outside of the Strip. I'll talk about it in another video, but I had gone through some major shit living there and personal stuff. And in 2014, I decided that it was time to go, time to leave. Been there 10 years and I really wasn't interested in staying any longer. So I moved to Portland, Oregon, which Oregon is where I call home. That's home for me. I lived right downtown. I had this kick-ass apartment right downtown. Super, super cool place. Right before I moved to Portland, I got an invitation on Facebook from who was mutual friends with someone else that I was friends with on Facebook. And it was this guy that lives in France. And I was like, interesting. Our mutual friend is a UFO researcher, Peter Robbins. Hey, Peter. That's how my husband Philippe found me. He saw me leave a comment on something that Peter had said and sent me an invitation. And I thought, well, at that time I was not into being friends with people on Facebook that I didn't know personally. So I was like, you know, I looked at his profile, saw that he lived in France, definitely saw that I didn't know him. So I actually deleted his friend request. I was like, no, you know. But then about 3 days later, I received a second request. And I'm like, wow, it's true. These French guys are kind of pushy. I looked at his profile. I did see that we did have a lot of similar interests as far as UFO stuff goes. I'm like super into that kind of stuff. Call me a nerd, I don't care. And so I finally accepted his friend request. I thought, okay, well, let's be friends. So I accepted his friend request, and immediately, I would say probably within that day, he sent me a message on Messenger. Hey, thanks for accepting my friend request, so forth and so on. And we just sort of started chit-chatting. And I'm sure that you guys can figure out the rest is history. He came to visit me in Portland, and he ended up staying there. His initial visit was just going to be for 10 days, but he ended up staying for 3 months. And I was mobile at the time. I didn't, I was renting an apartment. I didn't really need to be in Portland or need to stay in the United States, so forth and so on. Whereas he has a house here in France. He has horses, or had horses. So we kind of knew we wanted to be together for sure. I mean, there was no question. It was a lot easier to get married in Las Vegas. So that's what we did. So then we began the process, with immigration and everything, saying, yes, I'm married to a French national. So we did all that nonsense, and we did all that through the consulate the French consulate and French embassy in San Francisco. We both came back together in December of 2015, and I've been here ever since. My husband does not speak any English at all, and I at the time did not speak any French. The English language and French language, we share a lot of words, I did a lot of listening in that 3-month visit and realized, wow, and then of course with Google Translate, that was how he and I got by in the beginning, was using Google Translate. That's basically how it started. And now I do speak French. I'm never going to give up my American citizenship because I'm extremely, extremely proud to be an American. I'll never give up my citizenship, my American citizenship. But anyway, so basically that is how I ended up living in France. I married a French man, and it's been wonderful. We live in a beautiful, we live like 25 minutes from Spain, which is just ideal. And we live about right in the southern region of France. So in a nutshell, I'm happy. So what I'm going to do now is I am going to do a winged liner and put on some lashes, and then we'll finish up the lip together, and that's it. So I'll be right back. Okay, so I've done a pretty big wing and put some lashes on. We'll go ahead and apply the lip, and that's done. And I also did put a little bit of black eyeshadow on the bottom lash line with a little bit of green pencil. It's the Urban Decay. So I'm going to line my lips. Obviously, this is why I don't like tutorials. I'm going to line my lips and then I do it. Well, yeah, obviously you're going to do that. So here's another thing. I had lip fillers. This August will be a year, and I'm really glad I did it. But this lip filler is supposed to last for about 2 years. It was the first time I'd ever had lip fillers done, anything injected in my face. I had 4 milliliters, 4 syringes of lip injections put in. And, the consensus is always, oh, you should never do more than 1 syringe of lip filler at a time. Are you kidding me? So it took just 1 syringe on each side of the corner of my mouth just to lift this up. And then I had 1 syringe put on the top and 1 syringe put on the bottom. She used Stylage M, which is a little bit more deeply put into the lips rather than more surface. It's hyaluronic acid as well. So the next time I get them filled, I really will only probably need 1 milliliter to fill it in because they've really held their shape. Like I said, this has been a year and they're really still nice and full. If you go back and look at my other videos, holy smokes. I mean, I have such a big face. I have a face where where most people don't have any more face. I have more face, and it's like the size of a frying pan basically. And I have big features. I have a big nose, I have big eyes, and I have these little tiny shriveled earthworm lips. I hated them. So I'm really super happy that I did that, frankly. A lot of people, I'm not condoning lip fillers. You do you, boo. But also, I'm going to do me, That's what this channel is going to be about. I'm just going to try to keep it real. There's going to be days where I'm probably not on the top of my game. Like today, it was kind of this is my first, this is sort of my trial run at sort of changing the repertoire, as so to say, of my channel. So let me know what you guys think. I don't know. I mean, I'm kind of over tutorials. I think YouTube is sort of moving away from doing so many tutorials. Unless something extremely profound happens in my life, in my makeup life, that I feel I must share with you, I'm probably just going to do chit chats and get readies with me, and I'm not pushing any products on you guys. There's so much makeup out there, and I have so much makeup right now in my collection that I need to work through that I'm really not planning on buying any new makeup anytime soon. I take it back. God, I'm such an idiot. I'm such an idiot for just saying that, because just last night I did purchase a couple of things, but they are things that I actually needed that I needed to have. So besides that, we're just here to have fun, just be real. And I'll talk about the good, the bad, and the ugly. And if you guys are up for hearing about that, hopefully today you got to know me a little bit better, why I'm living in France. I heard a really good saying one time that, you know, none of us are going to live long enough to learn from all of our mistakes. Maybe something that I've been through will help you guys, because I've been through some shit. I'm going to keep it real. I've been through some shit. But anyway, hopefully you guys enjoyed this. Let me know in the comments below if this was okay with you guys. Because although this channel sort of began as my creative outlet, I also do want to obviously give you guys more or less what you want. Ideally, I would like people to follow me because I just am who I am. And yeah, I just am who I am. But make sure you're subscribed and hit the like button if you enjoyed this video. Give me a thumbs up, and I hope to see you guys back. Until next time, take care. Bye-bye.